Hi all. Today in this session we will check how to use tFilterRow component in Talend. So in the last session we have checked how to use tFilter column. So here we will use tFilterRow. So what is the use of tFilterRow? So if we want to put some filter on any of the row, like suppose say in SQL we are writing select star from employee where employee ID is equal to 1. So that where employee ID equal to 1, suppose there are 10 records in my employee table, it is only pulling those records which has employee ID as 1. So similarly, if we want to do such type of filter on record, then we will be using tFilterRow. So let's check how to use tFilterRow. So I have already taken the source file. This is my source file. Uh, Here it has employee ID, employee name, month, and salary. So here we can see there are employee ID is 1, Samir, for January 1000, and for employee ID 2, these all are the data that I have in the source file. Then I've just used treplicate because I want to broadcast it to multiple flows. We may not also use this, that is not an issue here. Now, here I have the tFilter row. I have connected this tFilter row to this treplicate to tFilter row. So I want to put some filter on employee ID. Here you can see I have so many data for employee ID 1, 2, 3. I have so many data. So I want to suppose say put a filter on employee ID equal to 1. So let's see what all are the components here. So if I click on tFilter row, here I will get the component window, and you can see I have already put some filter here. Uh, if you want to add some filters, then you can just click on this plus, then a new column will get added. Okay, you can select the appropriate input column here. So what all are the input columns I have, those all will be displaying here. Then in case any function is there, if it is an integer, then it will be empty. But if you are using any string component like month is a string, then you will have different options here which type of function you want. Like you want to check for lowercase, uppercase, what is the length, and so on. And then we can see, is it equals to, or is it greater than, or it is lesser than. So we will have different operator here, and then here we will put the value. Now if I want to delete one of the filter, then I can just click on this cross button, then it will get deleted. So if you click on add, then one more filter will get added. If I just select it and click on cross, then that will get deleted. Now, so if I have two filter condition here, like employee ID equal to 1, here I have given employee ID equal to 1, and here I have month lowercase as January. So how this two condition will be behaving? Is it and condition or is it or condition? So for that, we have the logical operator here. Here, if you select and, then all the filters that we have in this condition section will be treated as and. Like here, I have selected and, that means employee ID equal to 1 and month equal to Jan. Now if you see here, for employee ID 1 and month equal to Jan, I have two records. Now let me run this. You can see my two records came into my output. One is for January 1000 and one with January 5000 as the salary. So this is one record for January employee ID 1, and this is one more record for employee ID 1 January. So that's why I got two records in my output. Okay. Now in my source, how many records are there? You can see there are around 7 records in my source, and in the output I'm only getting two records. Now suppose one of my requirement is in one flow, I want to pull only these two records, that is employee ID 1 and January, and in the other flow I want to pull rest all records. Then how can I do that? If see here I have right clicked on it and I have let me just show you this one. So how we have connected? If I just right click on it, row, I'll get a filter. Then I need to join it here so that the filter, whatever the filter criteria is there, that will get loaded into this tlog row. Let me run it once again. Now you can see in the bottom, I will have two records. One is employee ID 1 January with 1000 as salary and 5000 as salary. Now suppose I want to pull those records out of six records, two records went to this. If I want the other records, other four records to move into another flow, then what I can do, I can also do that. I have already, let me activate this one. So what I can do, I can just click on right click on this particular tlog row. On the row, you can see already the filter option was selected at the top. So I have one more option, that is reject. So if I click on this reject and drag it and drop it in tlog row 3, that will get connected. Now you can see this dotted section is the reject one. So if two records are going into this tlog row 1, then uh, rest four records should flow into this tlog row 3, because that those are getting rejected from the filter criteria. So let's run this. Let me convert it into tabular format. Yeah, we have it. So let me run it. Now you can see in tlog row 1 I have two records, and in tlog row 3 I have rest all the records coming there, which all are getting filtered as a part of the filter in tlog row that is coming here. So here we have one restriction, like whatever condition I provide in this tlog row, either all of them will be AND operator or all of them will be OR operator. Okay, let me use OR operator here, or I'll make this employee ID equals to, suppose it 2. Now let's run this. Now you can see how this OR operator works. Now you can see in my first flow in the filter, as I have put a filter on either employee ID will be 1 or employee ID will be 2. So all those records which has employee ID is 1 and 2 are flowing into tlog row 1, and the rest all records which are getting filtered out, those are flowing into tlog row 3. Okay, now uh, if I want to use some complex, there is one way, either all of them will be or all of them will be AND. Okay, there is one more option. I can use this advanced mode option to do some specific type of filter, like I can use multiple or multiple AND operator here. Okay, so let me just show you one of them. That's why I have created a T replicate one. Let me deactivate this for the time being. So here I have tlog tFilter row. You can see here I have not used any of the filter here in condition. Rather, I can use this advanced mode. Okay. So how to use it? How to use it? So you can see here, this is a syntax. So in this, you will write input row dot what is the column name dot equals or whatever function you want to use, then what is the value here. Like for this example I have used where employee id is equal to 1 or employee id is equal to 2. So for this what I need to do, first of all I need to write this input underscore row dot, then what is the column name dot, then equals means whatever expression or whatever operator we want to do, then within this parenthesis either it is a variable or it is another column. Okay, we can also do that. Here I have used one. Then this double pipe means it is and operator, sorry it is or operator. Here you can see here two pipes are there after one, and after before this input row there are two pipes. The two pipe means it is or operator. So what I'm doing, where employee id is equal to 1 or employee id is equal to 2. So this is the logic I can use in advanced mode. So in case of any complex filter logic, I can use this. Instead of using this condition, I can use this. Okay. Then let's run this. You can see now the output for this tFilter row 2 is going to this tlog row 2. Let's run it. Let me pull it in a tabular format so that it's clear for everybody to clear. Yeah, so you can see here we have put a filter on employee ID 1 or employee ID 2. So that's why only two records, two distinct employee IDs are getting pulled out here. Now, if I want to use an AND operator, that also I can go do that. So, so instead of this OR, I can use AND. Okay. Now I'm checking for employee ID is 1 and employee ID is equal to 2. So let's see how the result is coming. You will see no records are getting pulled out because I don't have any record whose employee ID is 1 as well as employee ID is 2. So this is how we will use tFilterRow. So in this session, we learned how to use this tFilterRow, how to use the conditions with the condition option, or how to use advanced mode filter and perform the filter operation. Hope this session is helpful for you. If you think this session is fruitful, then please like and share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.